everyone! Welcome to another Infinity Nikki styling video. Today, I will be sharing the outfits I made using pieces from this banner, Distant Sunshowers. So, this outfit, Cloud Reverie, and these deep echoes. If you're undecided on whether or not to pull on this banner, maybe these will give you a clearer idea, and otherwise just some styling inspiration for you. So I will be going over the challenges I may have faced or what pieces I gravitated towards the most, and just a mini review in general and whether or not I think this set is worth it. So if you've seen my mirror crown guide, or at least the thumbnail for it, you've already seen this outfit. I've also already teased two other outfits in my LP video as well. So let's just start with this one. I will say though, before we start, that all of these outfits are kind of a similar vibe. So if this is not your style, you might not like these at all. All of these except for one, because I did use the deep echo pieces. And another thing, I did not feel compelled to dye this outfit at all. I like the colors just as they are, which can be a positive or negative based on how you look at it. Anyway, so for this one, this outfit kind of very much reminds me of the Eerie season stylings I did. So that was before we could dye outfits. So that's kind of the vibe I went with for most of these, just styling, not too much dyeing. So I used the Cloud Reverie base dress for this and Snow Embrace for the outerwear from Endless Longing from version 1.2. This was a free set. And Sunrise Runner for the hair. So this is a free hair here. So you can get this by doing pulls in the permanent or any of the limited banners. This is one of the 3-star pieces that keeps dropping. Yeah, I think this is a really nice hair. It does have that one ponytail which is hidden by this bonnet here. So I thought it looked so nice. And for socks, I'm using Tomorrow's Wish. So these bandages, ribbons here from Starwish Echoes. So the Kilo the Cadence Born Fairy set. And I was thinking Eerie season. So golden season is apparently not Halloween. It's more harvest, but I like spooky stuff. Yeah, so these ribbons, they kind of reminded me of bandages, like if she were a mummy. So I used to play Shining Nikki, and there was this one Halloween set with a bandage dress, and maybe there were bandage socks as well. So I think the designer was Marina. There's this pair of siblings, Aeon and Marina. For the shoes, I'm using Steps of Spring from the outfit Whispers of Bliss. I did think I should not pull because I already have Whispers of Bliss, but like the dress is different. Lingering Emptiness for the hair accessory. So the hair accessory that came with the set, I didn't feel like dyeing it. And for the headwear, Starry Benediction from Stardew Valley Encounter. So I did dye it in 3 colors to make it bluer. This part I left yellow because I did give her the heterochromic lenses. So I thought, she can have that one yellow bit. It looks nice. And for the earrings, Twinkling Stars Dream Journey from Far and Away Dream Journey. I did use the Far and Away pieces in the stylings I did for this video, and also the Courtyard Flowers one, which will go up later. Beaded Rain for the neckwear from Heart Lake Ripples. No dyes. I thought this looked nice because of the bows here. And Fluttering Raindrops for the choker. So far I'm using 3 pieces from the same set, but I really like it. Okay, so yeah, I didn't even dye it. And gloves, Endless Horizons Dream Journey, also from Far and Away Dream Journey, no dyes. Wings of Wish for the back piece. So I know a lot of people really love these wings, but I just really like the Blooming Dreams wings, so that's what I use. I will say these wings dye a lot better than the Blooming Dreams ones. And for the handheld, if you didn't join in the first 2 weeks, I don't know how long this was available. When the game launched, you don't have this. So this is from Nikki's birthday set, but I really hope they bring the birthday set back, because in the previous Nikki games they do. So Nikki's birthday is December 6th. When that comes around again, there will be a new outfit for Nikki's birthday if we go by the same pattern. And the old outfits usually return as craftables. You'd get the sketches in your mail. So I hope that's the route they go, or just bring them back normally because I love this wand. As for the makeup, silver feathers, the craftable makeup from Silvergale's Aria, graceful shadow from Timmy's, here lies peace from the opera banner, the heterochromic lenses from the cat banner, and golden kiss for the lips, craftable lipstick from the Wishful Rosa set. Okay, I'll go over the Eureka first because I think I am using the full mullet oat set. So mullet oat head, mullet oat hands, mullet oat feet. Not using any skin tone, so this is Nikki's default skin tone. Moonlit Snow with the mullet oat. Twilight Reflections. And Passionate Banquet. Here's a close-up so you can see the makeup. I think she's adorable. And in the overworld, here's where she looks running around. Because movement matters, not just pictures. And nighttime. Like, yeah, nighttime reminds me more of eerie season. Also, let me just summon the whimsicality for this set. So, yeah. Nikki has her personal lighting with this, so even if you don't like the rainmaking ability, this could be something. Also, her own personal torch. This is great for photos, the sun version. Of course, if you unsummon and resummon, it'll be raining just around Nikki, so that could be something for photos as well, like beyond the regular utility. And also, this fairy is so cute. Okay, so this is the next outfit, and yes, like I said, very similar vibe. So these short frilly dresses, very playful. I was thinking birthday girl, but she also turned out a bit magician. And yeah, I do overuse the masked magic Eureka a lot, so I have teased this outfit in my LP. Here she is. So for this one, I didn't use any of the dresses, but I used the Dance Till Dawn dress, the glow up version. I love these ribbons. And for this one, I did want to use the hair. So when I do my pulls and dye showcases, I do test out the hair with different headwear because sometimes, a lot of the times, the hair changes. So I did know this hair has 3 different versions, by the way, with the different headwear. So I used the default floating headwear. I might have already shared this dye previously because I don't think I dyed it for this outfit. But yeah, here's what the hair looked like. Here's the hair with the headwear. So yeah, these ponytails here, they get tucked in. I think both versions look really nice, like this, but also this. And then the Heartlake Ripples earrings. Fallen Star for the necklace from Searching for Dreams. And I don't remember which outfit this is. Okay, it's from this set. Yeah, so I think it is a craftable. So yeah, free. For the gloves, Fluttering Whispers, I think also from Nikki's birthday set. Yeah, no dice, but it's got these ribbons. I thought it looked really nice with the Dance Till Dawn dress. Again, I really hope they bring this back for players who joined after this was available because the wand, especially, but the other pieces from this too are really nice. And for the back piece, I kind of challenged myself use the wings because I don't know, they're too small for my liking, but that's just me. Most people love these wings, so I think both versions of the wings work. The white version because this dress has a lot of white here, the black version because it's not really black, it's dark blue, so you know, the blue purple, yeah, it works. And okay, arm decoration. Yeah, this is a remnant. I changed the outerwear so many times. I'm still not sure if this is the one I want, but I'll go through those. First, handheld, Festival of Dreams, again from Starlit Celebration, Nikki's birthday set. The socks from the Cloud Reverie set, the glow up version, because it peeks out here and it's frilly. I thought it looked nice. And the shoes from Path of Starlight. These were available in version 1.2, maybe, or 1.1. So I did use a lot of very older pieces, so if you don't have those you could switch them. So I do love these, the shoes and socks combo from the set. For the outerwear, I did go with Floral Love here. I thought I'd leave her without outerwear as well because this looked really nice. This, I think, gives it the whole outfit a different look. I did use this outerwear from Searching for Dreams again. I think this is also very cute. The stars here and the stars here and the wand, I think they work. There's a star here as well. So a bunch of stars. I think these two were my top contenders. I tried this one, which was kind of edgy, but he still looks very cute. I also tried this, but then I used this for another outfit. I think both are nice. Right now I'm leaning more this one actually. Yeah, nighttime. You see the movement. Do you see these ribbons here? Okay, now she'll summon the rain fairy. So rain fairy means no extra light for her. Oh, there is a bit of light. The sun fairy's light is brighter. You can see there's this circle around her from the rain fairy. I do want to see what she looks like with the sun fairy. So yeah, so far I'm not using it for the rain at all. I thought the rain was the selling point, but I like the sun fairy more. Here, Nikki's personal light. Yeah, you could have your backlit shots with this light coming from behind, or yeah, like direct light or off to the side. Like I really like this. And yeah, when she summons the fairy, the wand goes away. I just noticed. And she didn't T-pose this time. I guess they fixed that. So for the makeup, I'm using honey frosting for the base, delicate moonlight for the eyebrows, star tears, craftable lashes from the Sea of Stars, silver tears for the contact, so craftable lenses from Silvergale, silver haze for the lipstick, craftable lipstick from Silvergale, and I am using Passionate Banquet as the skin tone, so here she is. Twilight Reflections, Nikki's base skin tone, and Moonlit Snow. And again, Masked Magic for the Eureka. I wanted to put these on every outfit, but then I had to stop myself. Like, most people don't really use Eureka, but I didn't either before. But now I kind of like to use them. So I am using Sweet Candy for the pink. It's not purple. I think it's fine. And Masked Magic Feet. Again, the card Eureka set. Oh, I didn't do a skin tone preview of the makeup, so here. Now, this set is the only one that looks different. I will warn you, the two that come after this one are also very similar to the other outfits I shared, but here's a palette cleanser for you if you're not into that style. So this is a very simple look. I styled all of the deep echo pieces into this one outfit, so I am proud of that. And for this, I was kind of thinking of Pokemon. I know the final result doesn't look much like it, but I kind of wanted to make a Pokemon trainer. By the way, Pokemon Legends CA came out, and so far I've been avoiding every spoiler. Any Pokemon video that comes up on my feed, I just click not interested, even if I'm interested, because I can't play right now. So yeah, trying not to spoil myself. When I do play it though, I might try recreating characters from that game here, because it does take place in Kalos, the fashion Pokemon region, so there's gotta be fashionable characters there. So for this one, I used the hair from Wheat and Sunlight. I was thinking of Pokemon trainer Chris, the protagonist from Pokemon Crystal, who got replaced in the remake by Lyra. Crystal was my first Pokemon game, so yeah, she's very special to me. I think she has blue-greenish hair. I wasn't really trying to make her, but like just a look that reminded me of her. So this hair with this color, and I picked this hair because I wanted to style the deep echo pieces, and this was one of the accessories. These are horrible though with the placement, so they'll just sit here no matter what for most of the hairstyles. So a lot of the other bows they attach to different parts of the hair, it's hit or miss, it doesn't always work, but this one, like they were so lazy with this one, I'm sorry. And I also found out if you pulled for the Bulkhead set that ran at the same time as Adventure Right, that dress has this bow as part of the detail, so it's a reused piece, and since this is a deep echo piece, you can't dye it. And this skirt was another deep echo piece, which you also can't dye. So it did have this belt, which was teal, green, blue-green. think it's teal. Yeah, and cherries here, which are printed on, and I do love these straight threads here. So I needed a top. So I used the Adventure Ride top that I had. So this is from the glow up version and three colors. I think, yeah, just these two areas. So I did dye area 9 this blue just to match the hair and the belt here without any dyes. Like, it's like very little difference. Maybe you like this version because those dyes are a bit desaturated, but so is the hair. And no outerwear. I gave her these shoes. Heartfelt tribute from A Beautiful Day. What is A Beautiful Day? I think this is a craftable. Yeah, so this one. You can get the sketches for it in Flora Wish. I think that's the skirt that Mayor Lilina often wore. That was a quest, I think, way back. Okay, I did use these accessories, and then for the earrings, the mushroom earrings, because I was thinking Pokemon trainer, but then also bug catcher maybe. So yeah, mushrooms. So Spinning Joy, also from Adventure Ride, so the same set as this top for the necklace, not dyed. Old Ideals for the bracelet. Okay, so this is the other Deep Echo piece. Yeah, this is nothing special. I feel like it's got this print that you can't change, you can't dye it, but it is small enough. I think it worked with this. Maybe this piece of cloth means something to her and she tied it. I don't know. Maybe it's a sentimental piece. Whispering Breeze for the pendant. So yeah, I was thinking Pokemon trainer. Maybe she keeps her Pokeballs around here. And also Keystone, something that lets them mega evolve their Pokemon. Gift from home for the back piece. So the Stardew Valley back piece. Does this look like any Pokemon? Torchic? I don't know. Torchic is smaller though. It's not a Barasant. Yeah, it's a chicken from Stardew Valley. And this handheld, which I thought I would use a lot when I saw this was coming to the Starlit shop, but for some reason none of the outfits matched the vibe. So I'm like, yeah, you hold it. So without, I think she looks more like a Pokemon trainer, especially with this pose. She wants to battle. But yeah, now she is someone who grew up in Prosperville. I did finish the story. And okay, honey frosting for the base makeup, star tears for the eyelashes, cascading fireworks for the contact lenses. So these are from Dance Till Dawn. Golden Kiss for the lipstick from Wish Rosa, craftable, and Twilight Reflections is the skin tone I'm using. So here she is. Passionate Banquet, Nikki's base skin tone, and Muller Snow. And a close up. Okay. So I'm just using hand Eureka. I wanted the bees, that's all. So yeah, a Wind's Rhythm hands. And yeah, here's what she looks like. So she will run around holding the flowers, but I'll summon the rain fairy. Yeah, then she'll get rid of the handheld. So, or sun fairy now. She looks so cute. Yeah, so you can't moment capture that in your home island because it counts as a co-op area. But in Mirrorland, when she's summoning, she looks so cute, right? You can press your moment capture or screenshot button to take a picture. I want to summon the Sun Fairy. I do wish we could set that because it alternates, so you can pick, but you have to summon one, unsummon that one, then summon the other one. So yeah, with the sun lamp, which will look nicer in nighttime. Here.
Where should we go explore next?
And yeah, can't change clothes. I have to unsummon it to go into wardrobe. So yeah, those are my gripes. I will write them in the survey. Okay. You see what I meant about all of the outfits being the same vibe? So this one and this one, they're even very similar colors. So yeah, for this one I used the glow up version of the dress, no dyes at all. And yeah, this outerwear, which I initially wanted to use on that other set. So without, with. I was thinking of Kurumi when making this outfit. That's what this outfit reminded me of in the first place anyway. For the hair, I'm using Radiant Twilight from Thought and Bloom Moonlit Veil. So I think this is the evolved version of the 4-star hair that came in the cat banner. So I didn't dye it because it already had these beautiful gradients and like the color I wanted, so it was fine. And yeah, so far no dyed pieces. Fresh Sparks Dusk for the sock. So from the fireworks set, I think. No, okay, Moment Capture. So, yeah, Moment Capture came with Blooming Dreams. So yeah, the 4-star Moment Capture Dusk is, I think, the glow up version. Moonlit Dance Nocturne for the shoes from Radiant Night Nocturne. So these shoes, they were past heartfelt gifts that we did get for free, but they're no longer available. Original, which also works. I think this purple does work with the fit. I just made it blue. This hair accessory, but no dyes for it, just the way it looked. Dusk bridge for the headwear. So it's not obvious, but you see here. So without and with. So this would look like a headband. This came with Path of Starlight, an outfit from version 1.1 or 1.2. I don't quite remember. But it's the set with the metallic dress that counts as bottom that clipped with everything before they fixed it. So for the earrings, scaled password from Rippling Serenity. Yeah, so the default fishing outfit, but glowed up or evolved, because at this point I do have most of them evolved as well, so I can't tell. For the neckwear, beaded rain nightfall from Heartly Cripples again. So this one's the glow up version, no different dyes because this one worked just fine. Um, the choker that came with this set, Fluttering Raindrops, Misty Rain. Do you see the combination of this choker and that necklace? Same as the first outfit. So yeah, not a lot of variety here actually, but this is the kind of outfit I would make when the game first started. We didn't have any dyes. The Dance Till Dawn gloves, so the glow up version, no dyes. These are so pretty though. Yeah, so without gloves, with gloves. I did give her this chest accessory, the Meowie badge from Breezy Tea Time, the permanent banner animal grooming set. So without, with. I think this adds a nice touch, and I did dye it a tiny bit. So, yeah, I don't know. The gold was kind of bothering me, but I don't like how the dyed version looks too much either, but it gets lost in everything that's going on, so I think it's fine. Now, for once, I didn't use the wand, so Silver Invitation. It might have been a craftable, I think. Okay, Star Sea Whispers for the base makeup, craftable Sea of Stars makeup, Delicate Moonlight, Soft Waves from the permanent banner, Shattered Starlight, also craftable, Starry Melody, also craftable, Sea of Stars. And not using any skin tones, so here she is. I do love the fact that no matter what outerwear you use, this ribbon here and the lace, the frills here, everything, they are always outside the outerwear. So with some dresses, they might just be removed entirely, but I like the direction they went with this. Anyway, so Moonlit Snow, Twilight Reflections, and Passionate Banquet. So, close up. And Eureka, Rose Heart head because I had it in blue. Here's what she looks like in the overworld. And yeah, the Eureka does look a bit too glowy here, but let me summon the Rain Fairy again. Oh, this is the Rain Fairy this time. It's fine. Yeah, so, hey, kind of matches the Rain Fairy's halo, so if you wanted pictures with the Rain Fairy. And yeah, during nighttime, I think the Eureka looks fine, especially with the Rain Fairy there, but yeah, unsummon. And summon the Sun Fairy. Yeah, there's your lighting. Maybe I prefer the Rain Fairy with this one. And And the final look. So, yeah, I didn't really dye these pieces at all. So I thought, no, I should dye at least one dress, right? For one look. So that's what I did for the final look. Don't expect anything too crazy. Ta-da! So for this, I did use the glow up version of the dress, but these are all free colors. And yeah, I didn't unlock anything. I didn't unlock anything for the entire set. All the unlocked dyes I have are from previous sets or items. And yes, this hair from the birthday set glow up version. If you don't have that, this one works. Okay, this hair now reminds me of Nurse Joy. I'm thinking of Pokemon a lot. I think this hair would also work if you don't have the birthday set. So no dyed, just this version. I haven't used the birthday hairs in so long, so I wanted to use them. And yeah, this dress, I'm using the socks, the base version of the socks. These socks, though, they dye so well. These pom-poms aren't truly attached, though. They're hovering, but most of the time, like, you can't tell. But yeah, the lace here, the dyes, I love them. Huh, I didn't actually use the shoes. So for every outfit, I really wanted to use the same, the socks and shoes combo from this set, but okay, I ended up not using them for any of them. Okay, that's a bit weird, but yeah, these are the other pairs of shoes I used from the same pair. I used this in the first look, just dyed, and I think in free colors. So yeah, these shoes, Steps of Spring from Whispers of Bliss. This ribbon especially dyes so beautifully. Okay, here's where I actually dyed the hair accessory from the glow up version. So here's the original. Here's the dyed version. I used the cat ears from the cat banner from, okay, Among Flora is the evolved version. So if you don't have that, this is Spirit Trail, the glow up version. They both work. Same for the tail though. Like, I couldn't decide from the Among Flora or the Spirit Trail version. So if you don't have the first evolution, you can use the glow up version. Soft murmurs for the earrings. I think these are from Daughter of the Lake. Yeah. So yeah, dyed in free colors. They're fabric, which I thought looked really nice with this set. Cherished moment for the neckwear. It does get hidden, most of it, but you can see this part, which is nice, I think. And okay, I'll get to the this. But for the bracelet, Circling Thoughts Devotion from Starwish Echoes Devotion, the glow up version of the Starwish Echoes set, and I didn't dye it, even though it is lighter because again, the bandages, the mummy. The other outfit reminds me more of a mummy, really. This one's a cat. And okay, Endless Hug for the choker. I love the idea of this scarf. I would love it in real life, actually, but I I don't really get to use it. So here it is. I think the colors kind of match. So yeah, without the choker, with. I wonder why it's not counted as an outerwear. If it was, I'd probably use it more because I do check the outerwear first. Left unfinished for the gloves. These are from Silvergale's Aria Tears. So Tears is the third evolution, and here's what it originally looks like. It's blue, which also works. I just dyed it in, I think, free colors. Yes. Yeah, all free. And for some reason, I'm really into giving Nikki glasses now. So yeah, here, Simple Lines from Chic Elegance, a craftable set, original, dyed. So yeah, you can dye the lenses. So the original, looks like this. So you can't really see her eyes that well, but if you dyed it in, so Area 2 dyes the lenses, any colors really, anything other than the default version, you can see her eyes more clearly. And I dyed the free red color. And yeah, the tail for the back piece. So this is why also I really want the wings and the tail to be able to be worn together, because I did want to use the wings for her. I would dye it like this color, and then the tail, I just could not decide. So this is from the evolved version, glow up version. So this is the glow up version actually, but this looked a bit too light for the rest of the outfit, so I dyed it. But I think the evolved version also works. 3 colors, by the way. And for the handheld, I'm using Uniform Companion because, I don't know, she looked like a traveler to me. So I just dyed it a very tiny bit. So, the hardware to match the dress better. She does look like a wolf. Should I go with this instead? Kind of a Red Riding Hood inspired look. I didn't even think of that for some reason till now. Yeah, I gave her no Eureka, but here she is in Nikki's base skin tone. Moonlit Snow. Twilight Reflections. And Passionate Banquet. And I didn't go over the makeup, did I? Okay, I'll do that now. So, yeah, Dream Ode for the base makeup from the cat set. Flower to Me for the eyebrows from the opera singer set, because these eyebrows do sit higher. So, you see? Shining Daylight for the eyelashes. And Cascading Fireworks from Dance Till Dawn for the contact lenses. Starry Melody from Sea of Stars for the lips. So close up of the makeup in different skin tones. And yeah, she matches this Momo cloak. And I do love the movement here. Where's the whimsicality? Let me summon the fairy. Yeah, so the sun fairy. Yeah, during daytime you can take backlit shots because the light becomes a bit too much during daytime, but you can make Nikki lit from the side or something like this. And here's the rain fairy. And oh, look at the tail all wet.
Where
Yeah.
should we go explore next?
So during the nighttime. So yeah, this is a very cute look. All of them are, so if not your style. I do have the courtyard flowers video coming up after this. Yeah, that might be more to your style. Do I think it's worth it? If it is your style, because it is very cute and Lolita and also magical girls because of the wings, which I didn't really get to explore much. And I do think the glow up version of this is one of the better glow ups. I like it even better than the evolution. Yeah, that's a very nice color to have, and I did use the glow up version for this because you see here it is not actually black, but it does look very dark, right? So I could not achieve this kind of gothic Lolita-ish. Like, that's not how I styled it, but this dress itself, like, I could not achieve that with the base version of the dress, I think. If you pull the dress, you can glow this up. As always, it is your call. If cute looks are not your thing, then maybe skip this one. One last thing to consider if you really like this ability, it is a whimsicality. So if you have any other whimsicality that you regularly might use, you would constantly have to switch back and forth. You can't even put different whimsicalities on the ability wheel. So yeah, that's something to consider too. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more Infinity Nikki pulls, dye showcases, gameplay, and styling, consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!